Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Josh Talks to You about interesting things in my life, his life. I can't get this right. Anyway, we're staring at my wall right now, which is glorious, a glorious wall. I just want to let you guys know that I want to make a short video about, like, my K-pop collection, which might be, a thing of note at this point in my life. This is my 2016 complete collection, which I started collecting at the start, I think around January was when I first was gifted my first album. And then the collection just kind of grew, and this is my 2016 collection. Possibly all of it. I don't think I'm going to be getting a new album soon unless like something happens for Christmas or whatever, but I think this is just going to be what you get right now. And I think if I do get other things, like maybe one or two more albums, then I'll just add them like a little extra video to this. It's pretty sizable, I have to say. Don't mind the things in here. I also have Beyonce and I have Ninja Sex Parties under the covers, but that's not K-pop, not yet. What? In accordance to that, I also have Mamamoo Lightstick. It's pretty good for a light stick. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It lights up, and you can do like wee, and then wee, and then have epilepsy for like a couple of days. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's a newspaper. I have a bunch of Mamamoo posters that I just, ordered on eBay at a whim. Let's get this started, homies. Okay, I don't know if I should start alphabetically. Not alphabetically, it doesn't make any sense. That's hard because this isn't organized alphabetically, so it's like, ugh. I don't know if I should start from left to right and make my way all the way to the smallest or whatever, or if I should start from the ones I got first. But that's going to require a little bit more like looking back, and maybe that's going to require more time, so we're just going to go from left to right and see what happens. First of all, we're going to touch upon this little black album. Not even little understatement, but it's 4 Minutes last album, guys. Yeah, it was a good track. Hate was pretty fun, but I think my favorite one was Canvas. I think I prefaced that in my review, but yeah, this album's really big. It's always really hard to find a place for it, but I'm glad that it fits right behind all my other albums, and it shakes it up a little bit, The next album, the second biggest album vertically, is the IOI album. It's a little bit beat up because of packaging, but IOI's final album, it's really cool. I want to do videos on these, like my recent ones. I want to do more videos, but IOI's recent release was really fun. Very was really fun to listen to. And, I just really like the comeback, and I have a poster of them up there, so it's really cool. We'll look at my posters later. I think IOI is a really cool group, and it's really sad that we're going to see them not be a group anymore. So this is BTS's fourth mini album. Sorry guys, Jimin's photo card fell out for some reason. The Most Wonderful Moments in Life Part 2. I have this. This is my first BTS album, and I think one of my only ones. Actually, it is my only BTS album. Never saw myself into collecting BTS stuff. I just like listening to BTS stuff, so at least I have this because it's a really cool era, and I really enjoy Run and Crow Tit and, Silver Spoon, blah, blah, blah. Crow Tit and Silver Spoon is the same song, so yeah, I enjoy that. Next is G-Friend's LOL album. I did a video about this, plug, and, Navalera's Sick. It's a sick song. It's a good time. It's a really, very solid album in general, so I got no problems with that. Boo-boo. The next one you have G-Friend's Snowflake. Really cool album. I think Love Star is actually my favorite song in that entire album. Rough is really good too, but I think I like Rough only because of the dance, because the dance was really intuitive. You have GOT7's Flight Log Turbulence, their second album in their trilogy of albums using the Flight Log theme, and it's a full album. It's really cool. I really like it. It's actually a GOT7 album that I actually listen to a lot because of the songs are really nice and R&B, and I guess GOT7 just really likes doing that. So hopefully if I listen to more GOT7 stuff, it'll be the same thing. GOT7's Flight Log Departure, the first GOT7 album I've ever owned, and that one was pretty good too. Fly and Begging on Your Knees are probably my favorite songs in that album. Solid album, nice and pink. I don't understand this little cardboard area where you keep the CD, but whatever. A little oddity in my collection is EXID's Street album. Don't really talk about EXID, don't really follow them that much, but I have their full album, and it's a fun era. Li isn't, I don't know, that song is okay, but I prefer the Janabi mix, which is the more reggae feeling song, so I don't know. But still, the album was cool, the poster's great, got no problems with that. Also, I still don't have a G-Friend poster. But never you mind. Then we get to the pride and joy of my entire collection, right? Because after all of these big albums, you get the Mamamoo. It's beautiful. First of all, you got Mamamoo's latest album, Memory. You know, Decalcomany, great song, love it. I'm gonna do a video on that. Then you got Mamamoo's Melting, possibly one of my favorite albums I've ever owned. And I've owned a lot of albums. I've owned a lot of like hard rock albums. I've owned a lot of 80s albums, but the R&B is just really prevalent in Mamamoo, and I think that's why I really enjoy them, because I really enjoy just soul singing, and I just really enjoy fun, like, mellow beats in general, and there's a lot of energy in Mamamoo too. Then I have Pink Funky, which I got from Koreatown, LA. I got Piano Man from Koreatown, LA. And then I got Mr. Ambiguous, or the Mamamoo's first mini album. So right now I'm a complete Mamamoo fan, boy, girl, whatever, because not only do I have a light stick that causes me epilepsy, not only do I have that, in my life, I also have 4 Mamamoo albums. For some reason, I have a lot of Mamamoo posters. I'm going to try to put up the Decalcomany poster up there. I have a space for it right here. So let's just say that this is the album that started my entire collection. It's the Crayon Pop The Streets Go Disco album, and it was gifted to me by one of my dearest friends back in the day. Because of this album, because of the fact that she gifted it to me, I think in January, this is the album that started this entire thing. From this album, we went to Snowflake and 4 Minute, Got 7, then we went to Mamamoo. Then we also included Run in there, because I really enjoyed that as well. From Run and Mamamoo, we went to, I think, EXID, and then I bought a bunch of Red Velvet albums, which we will get to. And Crayon Pop's Japanese albums in here too, and I bought Twice, Page 2. From Twice, Page 2, then I completed my Mamamoo collection, bought G-Friend's LOL, and bought the IOI album plus Turbulence. This was gifted to me by a friend on my birthday, which is TTS, and I bought Twice Coaster, Lane 1, and I bought Russian Roulette. Really enjoyed The Streets Go Disco. Fantastic. Really just exemplified their sound. Hopefully I can try getting the latest Crayon Pop album, Revolution Pop Volume 1. Very good album. Next to that, you have TTS. Oh, Twinkle. This is actually, I think, the first K-pop song that actually got me in. And that was like in 9th grade or something. The summer of 9th grade when I started like watching K-pop videos on like TV. And I saw this and I'm like, this is a really cool video, because one of my friends showed it to me back in the day. And for the longest time I'd forgotten about it until I was just like, wait, it's Girls' Generation that did that? It's specifically TTS? Like, I love this. The rest is pretty much history, dude. Like, I found it on Spotify one day, and that's it. That's how I knew what Twinkle by TTS was. This was gifted to me by one of my dear friends, and yeah, I love it. So, next you have the Crayon Pop Japanese album. This is when I was still big into Crayon Pop, and I was trying to collect their albums. Red Velvet's Red and Velvet. Red's a great album. Velvet could use some work. And Cool Hot Sweet Love is my favorite song in Velvet. I think Time Slip and Dum Dum are my favorite songs in Red. And Campfire too. Campfire's fun too. Then I have Russian Roulette by Red Velvet. Fun album. I wanna do a video on that. The Twice Coaster Lane 1. And then I have Twice Page 2. I don't have the first Twice album because, whatever. And then below all this I have the Crayon Pop FM album, which is their second mini album. That's pretty much my collection so far. This is 2016 right here. And maybe I'm gonna add like Shiny here somewhere. 1 of 1. Thanks guys. Peace out.